Prince Harry and Meghan Markle denied entry at the 2025 Grammys. A public humiliation? It was a moment of absolute shock and embarrassment. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, once the golden couple of Hollywood's elite, were reportedly turned away at the entrance of the 2025 Grammy Awards. Cameras flashed, whispers spread like wildfire, and within minutes, the internet exploded with reactions. Why were they there? What did they expect? And more importantly, what does this say about their place in Hollywood? The cold, brutal reality. According to reports, Harry and Meghan showed up uninvited. Security, following strict event guidelines, refused them entry on the spot because their names simply were not on the guest list. No exceptions, no special treatment. For Meghan, who has always seen herself as a Hollywood insider, it must have been a moment of sheer disbelief. 1 second, she was strutting confidently towards the venue. The next, she was left standing outside in full view of the paparazzi, her expression reportedly shifting from poised to panicked. Witnesses claim Prince Harry tried to reason with event staff, but rules are rules. The red rope did not lift, and they had no choice but to leave. Why did they show up? Theory number 1. Meghan reportedly hoped to be a surprise presenter at the ceremony, a bold move that backfired in the worst way. Theory number 2. Some believe they assumed that, due to their Hollywood connections, they could waltz in without an official invitation. Theory number 3. Others speculate that this was another attempt to keep themselves in the public eye, banking on their past status as global celebrities. But if they thought Hollywood would bend the rules for them, they were sorely mistaken. Hollywood's shifting attitude toward the Sussexes. Once, Harry and Meghan were embraced by America's entertainment industry. They were the rebellious royals, the ones who escaped the monarchy to chase freedom and success on their own terms. But things have changed. Their Spotify deal collapsed after just one podcast season. Their Netflix projects have been met with lukewarm interest. Even their Oprah interview, once a cultural moment, has faded from relevance. Hollywood, it seems, is growing tired of them.
Why?
Overexposure, dwindling influence, and growing skepticism. They are no longer the fresh, intriguing couple shaking up the royal institution. They are celebrities struggling to maintain relevance. And for an industry that thrives on who's in and who's out, their Grammy snub might be a sign that they are slipping into the latter category. Public humiliation on the red carpet. The moment was captured by cameras. The red rope stayed in place. Security stood firm. Meghan, who had walked in with the confidence of an A-lister, was suddenly faced with the brutal reality that she was not wanted. Prince Harry, who has always seemed more uncomfortable with the Hollywood scene, reportedly tried to keep things calm. But the damage was already done. Social media had a field day. Social media and media reactions. The internet erupts. Twitter users compared them to uninvited wedding crashers. Memes flooded the internet, some showing a confused Meghan at the entrance, others likening them to guests trying to sneak into a high-profile club. British tabloids pounced on the story, with figures like Piers Morgan gleefully tearing into them. Some people sympathized, calling it a humiliating moment that anyone would find difficult to endure. But the overwhelming reaction, mockery. The couple, once seen as untouchable, had been publicly embarrassed in the most high-profile way possible. The bigger picture, a decline in influence. For years, the Sussexes have relied on their celebrity status. But what happens when the industry no longer sees them as relevant? Their failed Spotify deal exposed doubts about their marketability. Netflix has been hesitant about their future projects. Hollywood's A-list seems to be distancing itself. Now, with this public rejection at the Grammys, it begs the question, are Prince Harry and Meghan Markle losing their grip on the celebrity world they so desperately sought to conquer? What's next for Harry and Meghan? They have two choices. Double down on Hollywood, keep pushing for roles, appearances, and deals, despite the growing resistance. Pivot away from the entertainment industry. Focus on philanthropy, activism, and projects with more substance to rebuild their reputation. It's unclear which path they'll take. But one thing is certain. 2025 has not started well for Harry and Meghan. If they hope to reclaim their influence, they need a new strategy fast. Because if even Hollywood won't let them in, where do they go from here?